Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Gamecocks with first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Receiver in motion now. caught behind the line. It's Avila. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to extend the play. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down. Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play.
South Carolina 7, Texas 0.
Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Pollock.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Physical run earns the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Snags the quick throw. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brings up second and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Big throw complete to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Here we go. Cross. Squirrel, squirrel. Terrier.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this deep, begin the second half.
Number 12.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Longhorns offense takes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Catch made on the right side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And midfield. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw testing the middle. He makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They're going to run it. Powers through the tackle. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Crosses the 30. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
He's tackled at the 31. Second down.
And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive.
South Carolina, 35. Texas, 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good.
Carolina, 35. Texas, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pitches to the back. Finds room at the 30. And bulldozing his way through. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy.